Hello and welcome back, Pisces, and welcome to any new Pisces viewers that are watching here today. I'm Elise, your Psychic Astrologer, and I will be reading your Zodiac wheel reading for March 2019 for Pisces. Sun, Moon and Rising sign. So if you know your rising sign Pisces, then please do watch that video, and same if you know what your moon sign is, because my readings are of a general nature for the collective, and by knowing and looking at your rising sign readings and moon sign readings, you'll get more of an all-round forecast of an overview of the month ahead. So I will now invite Great Spirit, angels and my guides to join me in this reading for Pisces for March 2019 for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Alright, so we start at the first house, which is your, also known as the ascendant and rising sign. So Pisces, you are being influenced here in your first house by the magician. Now the magician's message is one of being able to co-create. So, you know, if you're wondering how you can make something change or how you can enhance something and make it better, the magician's message to you is to get into action. Careful of what words you use. What you think is what you get. So if you're thinking about things being wonderful, then most likely you will see things working out wonderful. Whereas if you're thinking along the lines of, you know, woe is me, and all of the bad things that have happened in the past, or you know, the possibilities and of what could go wrong, then you're putting energy into making that manifest. So the magician's message is be careful what you think, because you just might get that. So, you know, practice your creative visualization, Pisces. And, you know, this is about how others see you as well as the persona that you put out into the world. So you're being seen as somebody who can really use your psychic abilities, and, you know, that people might be seeking you out for helping them to learn how to do that. Maybe you're at a stage where you've already perfected the technique for yourself, so now others are looking at you thinking, you know, like they can help me to be able to do that too. So here in your second house you have the Emperor. Now the Emperor energy is an Aries energy. It's fire and passion, and it can be aggression, but it's authority as well. So you will be dealing with some authority being given to you or from somewhere, and this will increase your self-confidence. So it'll give you some physical comfort as well. So I'm feeling like you're becoming a bit of an authority in some area of your life. This is usually how you use your resources and where your income is concerned. So I think some of you Pisces might be being given a leadership role of some description, and there's a strong male energy. So if there's a a love interest in your life, Pisces, this man is showing as being someone who you can rely on and turn to in times of need. Now, third house, you've got the Queen of Swords. Now, that's known as being, you know, funny enough, the Ice Queen. And so the third house is the house of communication. So if someone is pushing you for answers and trying to dig for information, you will shut up like a clam. But if you need to be the one giving the orders, or, you know, getting your point of view across, you won't mess around with making sure you make yourself crystal clear. And there's a very strong air sign woman also involved in your communication and neighbourhood. I think it's a relative or a close, someone that lives close by. Yeah, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini are the main energies coming through here. But yeah, the Queen of Swords is the energy that will cut through the crap, really. So if it's not you doing that, there's somebody in your inner circle who is good at doing that, and they will, you know, so it's weeding out the weaklings. Now, the base of the matter here in your fourth house is the foundation of the zodiac wheel, and it represents your home, your family, and what holds you up in order to go out into the world and create the life that you want to live. And you are being influenced here beautifully by the sun. So the sun is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck, and I feel that that is letting me know that you are going to be enjoying time out, holidays, good company. If you've got a particular thing that you want a yes or no answer to, then that is, you know, about something that you want to happen and manifest for you, this card often signals, yes, you can make that manifest. Yes, you can have that happen. So a really positive energy here, which is in your foundation, holding you up. And right next to it, we have a double whammy of the most positive card in the deck, and it's the World, in your area of play and fun and matters of the heart, and how you create and your creative streak coming out in you. And this is showing that you are having a initial completion and feeling that things are now complete. So relationships are under a very, very nice energy. So if you're single, I don't feel you'll be single for very much longer, and if you're in a relationship, then it is only going to improve and blossom. So you've got two of the most wonderful cards in the tarot deck right next to each other, down here in your intimate personal area of your life. So wonderful things are unfolding for you, Pisces. And you know, like, keep in mind that March, is a interesting month in the sense of Mercury is going to be going retrograde in Pisces on the 6th of March. So if there's any information that you need to communicate or find any information out, try and get it done before the 6th of March. Otherwise, you know, it could be slow going and there could be delays with information or data. And you might have to wait until the 28th of March when Mercury goes direct again. Still in Pisces, but it goes direct. And then things start to move forward. In the middle of the month, at the 21st of March, we have the full moon, the climax, and it's the supermoon in Libra. So that is on the 21st of March, which is right around the time of the equinox, so that lovely changing of seasons from winter in the northern hemisphere into spring, and autumn in the southern hemisphere, from summer changing into autumn for us. And you know, it will definitely be a welcome change, and I do feel that the changes that are coming and affecting you as well here through March, as I said, there may be that feeling of it slow going in March, but by the end of March, boom, it's really off and running, and it means the world to you, and it manifests things that you have been hoping for and working towards, Pisces. And there is that inner knowing in you that knows that this is going to happen, and knows that you're going to get it, and that it's going to manifest in your life. It's just, you know, really it's just about timing for you at the moment, Pisces. So yeah. So yeah, I also feel that working on your own is favourable for you at the moment, Pisces, and doing some research. So if things are a little bit slow through that retrograde period from the 6th to the 28th of March, you know, maybe do some research and you know, just check that you've got your communication and information correct. Now here in the 6th house we have that Aries man again. So, you know, and if he's not Aries, he's definitely a fire sign. He's either Aries or Leo. They're the two strongest contenders I'm being shown here. So the fire sign male is coming through for you. Now whether you know this person or not, I don't know, but they are going to be very helpful to you. And I do feel there's two very strong male energies that you will be dealing with. So, and if you're looking for a relationship for Pisces females, then it could very well be a very strong attraction and commitment that comes out of it. For Pisces males, there is still that fire sign energy that is showing up here that you will be attracted to, or will be attracted to you. I just feel with you, the males, you're looking for someone with a bit of adventure, so that's why that fire sign energy will be appealing to you. And here we do have that adventure with the Fool, a whole new adventure, a whole new fresh wheel and cycle to unfold in relationships, both business and intimate. So, and you know, like, in a way, these energies with these people being brought into your life, or being so prominent in your life, will give you that sense of childish excitement too, Pisces. So here in your 8th house of other people's money and how other people see you and their opinions. You're sort of not really looking too much for other people's opinions or advice. The Hermit is showing me that you're confident in your own abilities, and it's also saying if you do need to approach someone for financial assistance or a bank for a loan or anything like that, don't be scared of asking for it, or or standing on your own 2 feet, basically, because things should work out for you. And now the only real thing that I'm being shown with that Hermit is that if you are desiring something that belongs to someone else or vice versa, then that could be a source of trouble. So just keep an eye on your on what you've got, whether it's an idea or it's a possession. You don't have to share everything. That's one of the messages that's coming through here with that Hermit. Now, in your 9th house here, we have a bit of friction being shown. So if this is pertaining to your studies or higher education, I feel that you may be a little bit troubled by it, or really feeling like you've got to do it but you don't want to do it. But keep going, Pisces. You're doing good, so don't give up now, or don't let it get the better of you. Rise above it, and whatever comes out of it, you will be put on the right path, and you'll have the tools that you need to forge ahead. Now, here in the zenith of our wheel, up here in the midheaven, we have the Empress. So as I said, for you Pisces boys out there, this is the month of meeting a woman that you really are in tune with, and she's in tune with you. Now, it's in your career area, Pisces, so there's a fruitfulness and abundance there in your chosen career. Whether you've set your feet on the path, it's still, you may still be working towards getting there. You may not be there yet, but it will be very fruitful and abundant to you. And if you are already there, it's showing that it's the sort of career where and job where you will feel looked after, because you're going to feel a sense of belonging and being looked after, you'll be able to give that back to that company or field in return. So also with the Empress being up there in the zenith of the wheel, it's a message of fertility. So if you don't want to be conceiving at this time, be careful, and if you do want to conceive, March is a good month for that to actually happen. Now here in your 11th house, Pisces, we have the Moon. Now, as I said, we have a supermoon in March on the 21st of March in Libra. So the supermoon is transforming your emotional values and your expression for closeness and the need for emotional contact and emotional closeness, which is, the message of the moon anyway, because the moon is about your emotions. So you really will be in touch with your emotions, and you will be expressing yourself from an emotional place. So the strong man that is being shown to me here for you Pisces girls needs to be able to not be too overwhelmed by you being so deep and meaningful. You know, so, and I do feel that he will be. He will listen and he will hear where you're coming from, and you know, he'll probably be quite flattered by it actually. So, and also with the moon, there is things being revealed to you too through your friendships and social groups. So you will find out some information that you are quite interested in, Pisces. So overall, you know, your day-to-day events will pick up, the tempo of life will increase, and if you are one of those people that is afraid of change, then everything that happens will seem upsetting. But change will happen nonetheless, and if you try and block it, which I'm not seeing really too much here showing me that you will block it, this probably is the main thing that I feel could be causing obstacles, because it's causing you friction and a bit of tension with a few other, 2 or 3 other people with the 5 of Swords. So that's probably the and you know, you certainly are wanting that to change. So here in your 12th house, which is basically your subconscious, you have the 8 of Wands, and that is showing that ultimately these changes that are taking place, and especially in your love life, in your personal intimate relationships, are going to literally set you free, and you know, revitalize your energies and your well, your energies in your love life, and you know, also remembering that even though Venus in the beginning of March is in Aquarius, by the 26th of March Venus is going into Pisces. So I really feel that there's so much love being given and received from your friends, as well as good energies affecting you in your work and your career, and you being able to really tune in to your higher powers and higher self to create a and manifest the things that you have been working so diligently towards and for. And here in March, I feel that you're going to be feeling very confident with yourself, and so you should be, Pisces. So I'll just do a confirmation reading for you. So I ask angels to please join me in this reading for Pisces for March 2019. I ask for you to give me any messages for Pisces, for their higher good and for the good of all concerned. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Now be sure to leave a comment for me in the comments of what you feel is unfolding for you, and in your how your romance is going, because I do feel that that is blossoming lovely for you, Pisces. So your first confirmation card is the Prince of Autumn. So we have trustworthy, dedicated, protective and funny. So seahorse medicine is, it's important to make a detailed plan before starting new endeavours. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. And the second message from the animal cards is the star. So the star here is symbolized by the bird oriole. Now, oriole message is you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. And it sure is, because that is one of the things that the sun definitely represents, is joy. And it's in your home and base of your zodiac wheel. So Pisces, a wonderful month ahead, and I do feel that, you know, you really will have a many of your dreams being fulfilled. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana cards. 8. Now 8 is a very, very powerful number. The Chinese love the number 8, and the number 8 is the sign of affinity. If you look at that, it's number 8. So you are the magician, Pisces, and you can make this happen for yourself, and all it really is going to take is for you to really visualize your life already being how you want your life to be, and, you know, feel how that feels. That will manifest it. But yes, wonderful news there for you, Pisces. So thank you very much for tuning back in with me. Those of you that have subscribed, please like and share, and you know, I invite you to subscribe, and I welcome you to click that little bell button next to the subscribe, and that way you will be notified of any of my updates. So until next time we talk again in April, do check out my Facebook page, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I'm learning about all those at the moment and how to do them. So that's all been a fun learning curve. And you can find out more about readings and cards on my webpage if you'd like to contact me and get a more personal reading. And yeah, mainly thank you so much for being a part of my channel, and I look forward to talking to you in April. Much love and many blessings to you all. Thank you. Namaste.